Max and Chet.
Hey.
This Google Trends argument is kind of sent us
carried over
Yeah.
into space travel. We're doing an episode of space travel here. Because we have a bit of a debate going on here.
That's correct.
And Chet here says, poor NASA has let us down.
That's what I'm saying.
NASA's been around a whole 50 years. That's a long time.
Actually,
in the
60 years. Actually.
60 years. That's a long time in the span of human civilization. And they've only gone to the moon and created a space station and launched satellites and created countless developments in technological inventions. So
that's it. That's right. That's not good enough.
It's not good enough.
That's why I'm saying get the private industry involved and things will move faster.
Hey, Ian, I'm saying, like, faster.
Faster. We should be on Mars, man. But there's not quite. Okay, you have a problem with profit incentive, but if we can freaking start mining asteroids and stuff.
You know what? You know, pie in the sky dreams, guy. Pie in the sky dreams. Okay.
How many people want to go to space?
How many people want to mine a fucking asteroid?
Oh, we go do it right now. Man, it's like
that's because you're drunk.
It's like Deadliest Catch or whatever. I'll be like,
on a reality show, mining asteroids.
Mining asteroids. You know what?
And then they would make it difficult because they would drag your wife up there, to make it dramatic.
That'd be hilarious. Are you done out there on that asteroid?
Going out to mine some more, honey.
You're just spending all day in the chem lab making booze.
But seriously though, how could they not have done enough? They're fucking NASA.
They're NASA.
They invented a toilet that flushes in zero gravity. You know what? You can take that and shove it up your face. All right, buddy?
Sounds gross.
You know what? Exactly. It would be gross if it wasn't for NASA. You try going to space if NASA didn't have this zero flushing gravity toilet.
I like NASA. Yeah. I'm happy for what they've done for me.
You better not be happy. You better be proud. American proud.
American proud.
Maybe I was a kid looking at NASA going, there's some sons of bitches right there.
I'm proud of America for convincing the Nazi rocket scientists to come over here and get some shit done. All right, I'm very happy and proud about that.
Thank you. Sad thing is that's pretty much true. Yeah, the head of NASA was that German dude von Braun that totally led the whole V2 rocket thing.
Right.
They killed all the fucking Europeans.
That's right. That's it.
Oh, God bless America.
I heard this hilarious song. I wish I could remember.
Yeah, you see these pictures of him like sitting at the desk with like the American flag behind him and like this rocket and shit, and you like, yeah, he's a good 50s American. Right. And then you like, no, like put the SS uniform on that fucker.
I heard this song. It was pretty funny. You know, he's talking about how great NASA is because they spent $20 billion of your dollars and did this, and then he's like a comedian or whatever, but he's talking about and how these great Americans that we should be proud of.
That's
like
money well spent, though. I'm just saying you can spend money on stupid bullshit shit that the politicians spend money on. And I have no idea where that money went. It went to nothing, dude. It really went to nothing. But you know what? If the money goes to sending a dude into space and building a space station, that's money well spent.
I just figured out the mystery, though, on how you spend $15,000 on a toilet. It's one that flushes in space.
One that flushes in space.
That's how.
Bitches.
That's what's up. So
even though it's in my Fort Lauderdale house, it could flush in space if my house was in space.
Anyway, this song goes, the guy ends up, he's like counting down in German, and he's like, and I can do it in English, and then he's like, they're like, what are you doing now, German, or, you know, Walton von Braun, or something like that, and he's like, I am learning Chinese.
Jeez. I want to go to space so bad, though.
I do too.
So bad.
I do too.
I would slap your mother to go to space.
I'd let you slap my mother for me to go to space.
I'd let you slap my mother so we could go to space. I'm just saying we could go farther with this, but we're not going to.
Yeah, let's not. Let's stop there.
You know.
Your mother.
Your mother.
Your mother. Your mother was a whore, Trebek. Alright, I think we're done with this argument. We're probably agreeing to disagree on that.
No, I'm not agreeing with you at all.
Disagree, though.
No, I'm not agreeing. I'm saying NASA's the best thing America's ever done, next to sliced bread, you commie son of a bitch.
I don't know if we did sliced bread, but...
I don't give a shit. It sounded good.
I like NASA. I really do.
And all my listeners out there, if you don't like NASA, I'll creep into your room while you sleep and crawl under your bed and... Never mind.
All of you listeners.
All one and a half of you, because there's somebody in the background doing something, listening.
Both of you alter egos of Max and Chet.
God bless us. No, I'm kidding. But really, though, I just believe in NASA. I'm just saying.
I believe in SpaceX.
Exactly. Space exploration. I will. Okay, don't get me wrong. Ever since I was a kid, I thought, oh my god, and this. I remember, like, I didn't have internet when I was a kid because I'm 30. When children of my age didn't have internet, okay, we just didn't. We had things like toys and imagination, but we're not gonna go there. But anyways, I remember researching at things called libraries.
Yeah, I remember those days.
Like. The prospect of civilian space travel was just so like at the edge of fringe of science, you know. And I'm just so excited. I'm all a Twitter, like a little schoolgirl at the prom.
I am too. You know what else we have coming down the road someday?
My panties are wet.
No, but you know what else we got coming? Technology. We got possibly some
Tupac holograms. I'm sorry, every episode I'm going to try to mention Tupac holograms.
There you go. All right.
It's like a personal thing of mine.
Ultra capacitors.
Flux capacitors?
No, ultra capacitors. Flux capacitors.
How many gigawatts? 9.1 gigawatts?
1.21 gigawatts.
21 gigawatts? A flux capacitor?
No, ultra capacitors.
All right, I'm sorry. Flux capacitors.
Ultra capacitors. I wonder what. Trying to think of flux, but
I know flux capacitors, dude.
A capacitor stores energy.
Yes.
With an ultra capacitor, you could replace a battery.
Okay.
Because right now, battery technology really sucks.
Yes.
Like it's not that great.
Si, senor.
So with these ultra capacitors, we can like drive our electric cars more than 300 miles and things like that, and
Al Gore would be happy.
Power our spacecraft.
Al Gore would be smiling somewhere right now.
Yeah. Except that he won't make any money on the ultra capacitors.
Have I told you my 3-year-old son practiced randomly his evil laugh?
Yeah.
God, I love that kid.
Yeah, that's awesome.
He's 3 years old, and it was just at random times he'll go. Like, what are you doing? My evil laugh.
That's cool.
God damn it, I love it. Anyways, that's just different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Flux capacitors, huh?
Ultra capacitors, but fluxes. You know, they thought I was a dork, right? Because it worked.
They still do.
Yeah, I know, but it worked. They're like, you probably remember in Back to the Future what made time travel possible. And I'm like, well, it was the flux capacitor,
dumbass.
Duh.
You're the dork for not knowing that.
That's right. So yeah, they make fun of me.
1.2 gigawatt. 1.2.
I thought it was 1.21.
1.21 gigawatts.
That's what I thought it was. Yeah.
That sounds about right. I always forget the gigawatt. I always forget how many gigawatts it is. I know they need to get lightning to match it though. So.
Right, bolt of lightning. That's right.
What 21 gigawatts?
That's pretty funny. Like.
I like how he dresses him up like a cowboy in there. What was it, like number 3 or 2?
Yeah.
Dresses him up like a 50s cowboy, and he's all like...
You ever seen a Western? Yeah, Clint Eastwood never wore anything like this.
Yeah, it's just great.
I like when he dressed up and he was pretending to be like an alien from Vulcan or whatever, and he had, like, his gun was a blow dryer and stuff like that. Like,
what?
Yeah, when he was in the 50s and he had to scare George McFly into asking Lorraine out to the dance, and he like goes in his room and he puts the headphones on George McFly and he just starts playing the music, and he's like, I'm from the planet Vulcan, and if you look closely,
don't remember that.
You don't. Yeah, and like the next day, George McFly's like, this is, he's just like telling Marty like what happened, like all casual, like he visited me from the planet Vulcan and said that if I don't ask Lorraine to the dance, he's gonna vaporize my brains or whatever it is. And Marty's like, hey, let's just keep that between us.
Yeah. I really do hope they make a Back to the Future 4.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I really hope they don't put Michael J. Fox in it, though. I have mad respect for that guy. I really do. But I just hope they don't put him in it. It would punish the movie. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
Artistically, it would punish the movie.
You know what? Speaking of movies, I wanted to mention that I had a great sweet line, I think, about Michael Bay. Now that I've seen
your
Marvel,
directorial nemesis.
Yes.
I think that's your directorial nemesis is Michael Bay.
You know, in the way I say Alec Baldwin's the greatest actor of all time, perhaps Michael Bay, you know,
is the greatest actor of all time.
the greatest
Baldwin.
director of all time. Not, but yeah. Now that I've seen how Joss Whedon handled Avengers, I'm saying that Michael Bay should go get a job as like a security guard or a telemarketer or something. Now
Be pushing carts at Walmart.
and Joss Whedon should hook up with Steven Spielberg and they can do movies. You know, that's
Michael
what
Bay.
I'm saying.
You know who my favorite is?
Who?
J.J. Abrams.
Yeah. You know, I liked that last Star Trek movie.
I
That
do.
was pretty cool.
I hearted it so much.
I liked it. Liked it a lot.
It had the best opening to a movie ever. Like, it had like that full, what was it, like 20 minutes of action, and then boom. Like, after it's all said and done and they're all leaving, the shuttlecrafts are leaving, then it comes in with the Star Trek. Like, fucking hey, that was the opening? Oh my god, I'm just gonna pee myself.
That was more like 4 or 5 minutes, but yeah.
No, I was more than that. It was like 15, you know.
15. All right, you
It was
know
a big
what?
opening.
I feel a push-up bet coming on here.
Boom. Alright,
Set the
15.
criteria.
15.
You're saying 15. I'm
15,
saying
you're saying what? I'll give you 5 even.
5. Yeah, I'm saying 5.
I'll give you 5.
All right, let's look it up, man.
Alright, we're gonna look this shit up.
All right,
You better
let's
hustle.
go ahead and pause this.
Yeah, we're gonna
section.
pause. We'll be right back. And now,
All right, so I'm thinking Max is right.
yeah, we couldn't nail the exact minutes down, but we did get a clip of the opening sequence, which lasted like 3 minutes, and we both know that was only a portion of the beginning sequence.
Right.
So, boom.
Yep, man.
It had to have been closer to my 15 than his 5.
5.
So.
That's correct. That is correct.
No, I'm just saying, that's how you open a movie, yo.
Yeah.
Boom. You heard
Boom.
that they're going to be, spoiler alert for our 2 fans out there. Who's going to be the bad guy in Star Trek 2?
Yeah, you were telling me. Now I forgot.
Khan.
Oh, yes. That's right. That is.
Khan.
This reminds me of a funny story in Iraq about how everyone used like I could have killed somebody in Iraq and they would have thought it was our friend Mr. Yiddish that had done it.
I was telling people the other day how much I miss him.
Yeah, I wish he should come do one of these shows with us.
He should lose his job
Yeah.
and move back here.
Yeah, be a bum or something, man.
Yeah, his life should suck more so mine could be a little bit brighter.
Right. That's right.
By having him in it.
But remember,
I miss you!
I didn't like as much as I love the guy, I don't particularly like being confused with him. I don't appreciate that.
Oh man, dude, yeah, all the time, and I don't know how either, but like, I think it was just the fact that to the infantry, any level of intelligence over a certain mark, you were just you were the same. I think that's how they considered you guys the same. You guys like, I think maybe his lack of social skills and his level of intelligence, you guys are kind of like a little bit opposite, you know.
Yeah.
You know, you're not as intelligent, but you have better social skills.
Right.
But not, you know, you're still intelligent.
Right.
And I guess some people would say your social skills are
lacking
sometimes,
right.
just because of your way you perceive and believe.
Yeah, I agree. No, I agree. I understand exactly what you're saying.
Which is fine. But I think that's just maybe why they. Otherwise, there's absolutely no way I could see how.
I got. Let me tell a story. I got 1 minute, man. But you called me up one time, and you're like, "Hey, man, this infantry guy said you were going to go help him on his vehicle install a radio," and I was like confused, and I'm like, maybe I had said, "Indeed, I will not help him," and he got that confused with, "Yeah, I'm going to go help him." I don't know because that wasn't my job. I was
right. Yeah.
I was doing my job, and it wasn't helping this guy, and so. Anyways, I guess this guy comes back later, and you decide to call me, and you're like, "Hey, Chet, you know, funny thing. Actually, they were looking for Yiddish, and they thought you were him. You know, this funny thing that happens all the time." And we were we were like a building away, right? And I said, "Oh, well, you know, I guess I best be moving along now, right? You know, or whatever." And I hung up the phone, and then I guess you, Max, you had people in the room with you, and you're like, "Wait for it. I'll wait for it." And of course, I stepped out of the office, screamed, looked up at the sky, and went, "No!"
Classic Chet. All right, we're running out of time.
Signing off.
Peace out.